Hi, how's it going? I do apologise for being a little bit late to start today. I was trying to rush my review of Celeste Crown of the Magister out. Well, not rush the review out as such, but just get the release rushed out. Hi, Tiger Faust, how's it going? Cheers, and thanks for the hydrate. Although I gather you got hydrated enough yourself in that thunderstorm the other day. That looked pretty severe, by the way. You thought I was early? No, running a little bit late today. It's supposed to be 3 o'clock. Tuesdays and Thursdays and 5. I nearly got the wrong keys again. 5 o'clock Mondays. I have to juggle things around a little bit today anyway because I leave early to go to judo. But I wonder if I should change my days again just to make everything fit in a bit better. I don't know. I'll have to have a think about switching around. We will. So, we are back to Hearts of Iron 4. Anyway, how are you? How are you? Did you... Oh, you obviously survived the thunderstorm, but that looked pretty bad, that picture you showed me on Discord. So, back to Hearts of Iron 4. We are in the middle of knocking the USSR out of the war. They foolishly started some sort of conflict down in the Middle East, which I don't really want much to do with. I'm happy to hold them there and let my allies do that work. I think Italy, Bulgaria are probably doing a good job. I'm more interested in carving my way to Moscow really quickly. And also, on the other side of the Atlantic, we have some more plans. I thought about this. Instead of sleeping last night... Sleep, what's that all about? I had this game going through my head. And what we'll do, because we don't want to open up a massive new front in America just yet, but we need to get some footholds. What is this? It's the Bahamas. Bermuda. What we'll do is we will use the Marines to good effect and start taking over some areas and maybe have a crack at the Panama Canal, because I think that could mess the United States up. I'll have to watch that because... what side of Panama are on? Are they? They're not in the war. That's... Oh, hang on. Oh, it's guaranteed independence. Well, that's fine. I don't want to start a war with them. And I don't want to border with Mexico because that'll suck in all sorts of conflict. Torrential downpour at work and dry and sunny at home. That's usually the other way around. At least it works out well that way. So, looking at all these, it looks like the United States must have traded with the UK to get some of these. Because Trinidad and Tobago would have been a UK thing. There is a national focus in the UK tree that lets them swap some naval bases for a ton of old destroyers, I think. So, I think that's probably what's happened. And Newfoundland's gone. I wonder if that was part of the deal. I can't remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So we'll be heading our way over with the Marines. And let's go and set that up now, in fact. I'll move them over to Cornwall. We'll leave from Cornwall. I'm sure I put them in here somewhere. There they are. 4 Marines. Well trained up as well. Oh, well, that's going to stop, because let's spend some Marine points as well. We're going to get sidetracked completely. But I love little interesting sidetrack sort of diversions. I think they're great fun. So we're going to edit our Marines. This is going to get a whole lot bigger as we slap down a load of amphibious tanks. We have the XP to do this, and this is going to be a massive expenditure. But the Marines will suddenly become very dangerous, and I have no idea if we have enough tanks in stock to do this, but either way, it's going to be enough to take Bermuda. Won't be a problem. 40 width Marine divisions. They're going to have some serious firepower. The organisation drops, but that's absolutely fine. Do we need to lose anything out of here? Possibly logistics. Mind you, that does help with that. No. Yeah, it's what we want to do. I mean, that's going to be big and nasty. Where have they gone? There they are. So, yes. Current fighting strength, 18%. Do we have delivered 500? Okay, let's see what happens. We'll move them out there and we'll start the plan. There should be some retraining costs involved in that. Maybe there isn't. I don't know. I already expect them to be. And we'll get that in motion in a moment. So, we won't start an invasion of the USA. I am very tempted to do it, but we won't. 2.12 million. I think an extra infantry army would be quite useful. I'm just going to put one in the field right now. I like doing this. We might recruit some more Hungarian garrison troops. If they ever go... If anything happens to Hungary, though, I'm going to be absolutely knackered. I better be careful doing that. But we'll train another 41. Not 41. Another 24 of these. And we'll put them next to Berlin. So it sucks up about 300,000. That's not bad. I think I can probably afford a few more troops. I did have a second tank army forming, didn't I? Yeah. That's nearly all motorized. Von Manstein. Can we give him any points? I'll make him a guerrilla fighter. So with all that, he is... Is he training? Not currently training. I could have 4 more armoured divisions in there. How are we off the medium tanks? Is that saying... We have surplus of medium tanks. That's good. That's good. Okay. Let's do that. These will be very useful for smashing across America with. And, you know, just playing with. I only want 4, actually. I don't need all those. We'll put these guys... I wanted them close by. I don't know where the other ones are. Put them in Hanover. Right. Very nice. I dare say there's loads of these naval reports about things being shot down. Are we losing a bit of efficiency on our convoy raiding? I mean, we have all that we need, really, in regards to naval supremacy in most places. Looking at that, we could just click invade. Apart from this bit, we need to work on that bit. Low enemy intel. I guess we don't have any naval bases or radar or anything near there. It's a shame. Anyway, not so much of a problem. Yeah, we've got stacks of subs, stacks of mining subs in the field. We could maybe start... Can we start pushing these out? Start laying mines here. I'm going to add them in. I'm going to add them in. We're going to start working those over. And in the Caribbean Sea as well. Because why not? And where are my destroyers? The escorts. Actually, wow, hang on. Have I made a mistake here? Have we got a load of submarines? No? Yes, we have. Yeah, I've put 1 sub in there. I thought there was going to be more, actually. Let's take a look at this guy. Yeah, we've got a 1940 submarine hull. Right. Put them back in there. I don't quite know how that's happened. And make sure we are escorting around here as well. We should be. We can't add one in. We've probably got one in there. It's not showing everywhere. Anyway, that's fine. We have set that back up. So that will take care of things for a minute. And then the Marines will do their thing when they get ready. I did have a huge stack of Hungarian garrison troops. Where have I put them? It's a big... There it is. It's 36. Where are these? They're right there. They could go off... They'll probably want to go off to the Americas and Caribbeans with my sneaky, cunning plan that I have. So should we go and put them... I don't think it matters where we put them. Let's train them up, though. We'll do that for now. Let's just hope Hungaria. It's a new word for it. Hungaria. I like that. Let's hope Hungary doesn't suffer any calamity that then knocks them out of the war, out of my control. Because I don't know what would happen to those recruited divisions. Right. I think my current plan had been to snip this off down here. Because this is a massive bulge in the line. We'd shorten the line by all this. That's an entire army's worth. There's 3 armies in that salient there. So we're just going to go down there and hold it across the river. Hey, Cheesy Whatsits. How's it going? Yes, I'm back. A little bit late today. I do apologise for that. Just trying to get a video out on time. So I think, did I send the cavalry around? Was I going to do something else with the cavalry if I just moved it in down here? Let's get the cavalry division on. There they are. So I think the cavalry will probably follow the armour through. Let's move them up. And this is... Oh, we're going to be going through a fort. That's a level 7 fort. Okay, I'm not trying... I'll not bother with that. We'll go round and surround them. We're going to be going through here. Or I might nip around there and try and surround them off. I want to cut round and get behind this... Actually, no, sod it. I'm just going to cut straight down there. No big bends. We'll go across the river and we'll hold a line down to there. That'll be interesting, because then I can sneak into Sevastopol from behind, because I think there's a land route here. So we'll go through... We'll just go through the... No, we'll go through 2 wide. We shall bring... Yeah, but give me half the medium tanks. Put them in there. I'll let them move out, because I can't see where the rest are. Put the other half in there. And then the light tanks, they'll be in the mad dash forwards. And the trucks, they'll also be in the mad dash. And the cavalry can come in the not quite so fast mad dash. From behind. From behind. Games like this confuse you. Maybe you're not meant to take over the world. This one is, yes, it's quite complicated to get into and play and succeed at. Once you've learned all the formula, all the sort of strategies and ideas, it then becomes quite easy. Then the challenge becomes pick a small, weak country and try and survive the war or even win the war with that. And that's their different challenges. Yeah, playing as any of the superpowers against the AI becomes relatively easy. They all have the different challenges, and so that's the fun thing. You get a different experience with each one, depending on the geographical location, the resources. But the actual tactics can be pretty much the same. Multiplayer is a whole different world, not necessarily better, but that's a different story. Right then, medium tanks going in. Whilst we order that, we shall also... The Marines will start planning... I mean, this is a pretty mad invasion plan, but I do like the idea of it. Where's it gone? I want Bermuda, because I want a naval base. This will upset... this will really upset the Americans. Right, playing as Ethiopia, that would be a challenge. I'm sure it's doable, but trying to fend off the Italian advance right at the start of the game, that would be a challenge indeed. And Luxembourg, that would also be a great challenge. Sure, people have tried it. I don't know if anyone's done it. Okay, we're about to go. I'm going to drop this down to a slower speed. And action. And we're going in. I'm going to just pile the cavalry into that. Right, pause, because we're through already. It didn't take long. And these ones, let's put a pile in there. Let's get the cavalry in. Start dropping some cavalry off. Moving out there. The light tanks need to move. Actually, they'll move. Nope. They'll move there. And there that way. And then the trucks. These trucks are going to come steaming in. The infantry will form the front line there, but the trucks are going to have to start dropping guys behind to make sure that the infantry does catch up. But that's fine. And we're going to assume that the tanks are going to lead the way down here. And then we'll reassess when we get to there. And we're off. Slowly does it. Oh, not a great time. Logistics Company 4 is always helpful, of course. Of course it is. Are we researching aircraft? We do need better naval bombers. And heavy fighters. And tactical bombers. We do need better aircraft all round, so Unless we also need 45. We can hold off on the E50. Oh, they're modern tanks, aren't they? They're different even again. Okay, let's go for some better aircraft. Stuff we're going to use. Hey, Eddie, welcome back. How's things going? You must be getting ready for summer, are you? Not long now, eh? Yep, Hearts of Iron 4. You've tuned in time to hopefully see me as Germany knock out the USSR in 44. Actually, we got off to a slower start as Germany, but I think we're catching up quite well now. I think we're doing alright. We've got to watch out. There's bloody aircraft over there going to cause me some trouble. Partisanas Vilkas, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. Alright, so we're going for this massive breakthrough down here. Let's see what's stopped, what's moving. The cavalry's stuck behind a bit. I think the light tanks are going to make a massive breakthrough here. We have a bit of a overlap on that army. That's okay. That will be fine. Where was the fortress I didn't think I was going to take? Is it that one? Yeah, it's that one. Do you know what? Let's just pile them medium tanks down to there, to Krivory? Krivory? I've never heard of the place. I don't know this part of the world very well at all, though, I've got to admit. Alessandro! How's it going? And thanks for the hydrate as well. You always fail, Barbarossa. The Allies get you from the west. Well, we've kind of dealt with a good chunk of the Allies. Britain's gone. And America has been held at bay by a huge fleet of submarines, which is hopefully stopping most of their tankers and everything else coming across. There's a big chunk of convoys just went down. One more beer, welcome back. Are you enjoying these on YouTube? Good. It's the Hearts of Iron series that I've put up there, all of them, have done unexpectedly well on YouTube. People have really enjoyed them. So it's kind of what's bringing me back to playing some more. That night I did fancy it, but yeah, it's good. I'm glad people watch this on YouTube and like it. Right, let's go slowly here. The cavalry is moving out as they should be. We'll catch up. We'll follow the medium tanks down. In fact, we're going to take a massive chunk of land here, and my cavalry is going to get on the other side of this river right now. Right, so we drop 2 there and advance. This is how we do. Then we drop 2 and advance. I like this little trick I've figured out. As we move them on, we always leave 2 divisions behind to hold the new front line, whilst the rest then advance on square after square, and it seems to work quite well. And that, as long as there's nothing there, is going to get all them pesky devils trapped on that side of the river, if that works. Meanwhile, going here, we hope we've got medium tanks there. Should we pile everything into this and attack from all sides? I think so, because it's a disgusting looking bulge as this. And some medium tanks from there, and you don't need to even be there, do you? So I think with attacking from 4 sides, I think despite a level 7 fort, I think that's going to go. Yeah, it's gone. Watching my playthroughs definitely helped you. Oh, good. You can learn from my mistakes. Insert username. Beat Saber. If only I had the space in here to do it. I'd be chopping down lights and green screens and everything. That would be disastrous. But probably rather amusing. Well, we've made it down there. The cavalry has found some opponents, but not enough to be a problem. Do you know what? I think the light tanks don't need to stop. You keep on going. And the trucks don't need to stop either. Keep it up. Keep it up, fellas. And then into that. We better stop there and see what's going on. And also these tanks have got a little bit far ahead of themselves. Let's spread out a bit. Don't really want to split the armour up. It's excellent as a massive, heavy punching force, but we might have to for that bit. Everything else is going quite smoothly up there anyway. I never make mistakes. I always win all wars. I think the wars are won despite my best efforts. One thing you don't get, you're on YouTube, Your number 24 has 36 views, but only 2 thumbs up, and one of them was me. The other one was probably me. Because, hey, if I don't like my own videos, I can't expect anyone else to. I think a lot of people just watch things on mobile apps or just on desktop and maybe just don't bother clicking on the things down below or go and read the comments. I mean, I know that's true of me on some channels. And it's not often, I think, to like a video unless someone else's video, unless it's really had an impact on me and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm going to get across the city there. We may as well take that. Oh, hang on. I see we need to break through here. We need to crush that armoured division to make sure there's no opportunity for breakout here. Good. They're all cut in. Oh, hang on. Look at this. Look at this. They are absolutely starved. So let's just send the boys in. All the way across there. There's nothing they're going to do, is there? I mean, it's a bit of a messy way of doing this, but when you see the state of their soldiers, I think they're trying to railroad out. I think that's what they're trying to do. I can't believe they have gone to that level of starvation that fast. Let me get these tanks across here. And also, I'm just going to use one of these trucks to go blip, 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 just to tidy that up. I do have more tanks around. Let's move that down as well. Let's see, because if they're getting out of that port, and I do have subs in there, but I don't want them to escape. Hang on, we've got to stop that. We've got to stop that. Cavalry, get across there and get down there. I didn't realise you couldn't cross this bit. But with all those divisions in there, if we can trap them fast, if they're sailing out, and they are, I think. I have submarines, I have aircraft over here, but we've got to close the port off. I think they've gone. I don't know whether we've got them or whether they've... Damn! Damn, Russia, that was a good rearguard action if that's worked. You got me there. Let me borrow one of you guys. I hate these messy bits left over. Because I haven't ordered any offensive actions. My dudes will just walk straight around them. Oh, hang on. No, you're supposed to go there. Thought I had that selected. Come on, in. Someone here. I must have something here. Yeah, they're going in there. Anything there? There is one division there. Tidy it all up, please. Big pocket, I know. I'm slightly disappointed that I didn't have the foresight to charge the tanks across here and go for Odessa. Because I think a load of divisions have sailed out of there, but where they've gone, I have no idea. Let me put the cavalry on that front line there. And we will delete all this bit here because we're going to manually control this and get this tidied up. He says. Right, so, I mean, stuff's not going to run out of here. It's not going to get away. Charge down there. Charge down there. The front lines will... have a lot of cavalry there. Right, you two go up there. Next two charge in there. And then there's still a pile more here. And then this bit. I think my allies will probably tidy that up for me. Looking a lot better, isn't it? Successfully invaded Russia in the winter. I started the war in the winter. It got off to a great start. Partisanas Vilkas. Comrade, not sure whether you know, you can use the S key to split divisions faster than using the bar on the top left. I didn't. So how does that work? Let me see that. Let me see. Let me select, say, these 5. What happens if I select S? That gives me... It halves them? Thank you so much, Partisanas Vilkas. That's another little shortcut. I have played 400 plus hours in this game. And there's still little things like that that I can learn. So I really appreciate stuff like that. Cheers. In fact, cheers. Yeah, that is a time saver. That and the H key to stop things moving, which is another one I keep forgetting about. Okay, I think the tanks are good to go in here. And drive all over the place. Actually, we can march in. Nope, no, I've set something off the wrong way there. I keep thinking I've selected something when in fact I haven't. And in Romania can have all that. That's going to mine. That's my land. German land. Good. We shall control that. Meanwhile, back at the ranch in Cornwall, the Marines... Why can't I see them? There they are. They did it in 4 days. So we successfully scooped up that entire pocket in 10 days. Yeah, I thought the Marines would be ready to go into their invasion. But apparently not. Right, come on, let's see this bit finish off. And then we can plan the next bit. Although we will have to just redraw some lines there because that's going to look an awful mess. What have we got in the north? They're looking very stretched and thin, aren't they? Again, we've got another beautiful cut-off straight up there towards Leningrad. That might be the easiest bit. Should we go and destroy their Black Sea fleet? I don't think they're going to have much to stop me with. We've got all this? Nope. What's waiting here? They're holding off here. Interesting. They won't do it for long. George von Kukler wounded. He'll be one of my infantry commanders. What he's doing in the front line, I don't know. Facebook ruined likes for you. You notice you almost never like or upvote anything. I'm very careful what I do on Facebook about liking and clicking things, because it's basically just telling their algorithm what to show you next. And you can very soon end up with a load of stories or reports or adverts of stuff that you really don't want and have no interest in. So Facebook ruins a lot of things, unfortunately. Oh, hang on, here's a nice cut-off. Although, will they... Is that a land link? Let's find out. Let's not... We won't unpause the game here. But selecting those two... Yeah, it is. It's a land link across there. Okay, I thought it might have been. Let me tidy up this really scruffy-looking front line. So, at the moment, I think I've got one army in it. Or one army group, I should say. No, I haven't. I've got a bit. So they're in the south. And... Actually, it should be neither of... It should be none of those. It should be these guys. They're down there. And they're operating most of the way up there. This wants to operate the top half. Right, so what we'll do is, with pause, carefully on, we shall stop everyone. It's time to delete this. This might make a mess. I hate having to readjust things like this, but it might make a mess. Where's the halfway point? It's about here. See, at this point, we are probably... I'm using the old Field Marshal for this. I'm probably at the point where I can start ordering a general advance. We'll break through across the river, though, for sure, first, because I don't fancy ordering a World War I style charge across a river into entrenched guns, whether we break through or not. And this army can sort out that side. So that's that is gonna force them to move a bit, but it's okay. We have the front line held. When we're in place, we'll withdraw our armour and our cavalry, and we'll set up the next big breakthrough there. And we'll take a little look at the air power. Right, this lot with 700 fighters over here. This doesn't need to be a thing. We're going to need to start pushing up here, though. We are. Oh, no, cancel. I don't want to do that. Some of those guys are over... They're attached to the army, are they? Well, I guess they'll move off in good time, then. Belarus. Eastern Poland. Is any of this lot over... Something must say Eastern Poland. Oh, I've got 400 there. That's probably part of the reason. We can get them to... Where are we going to go? Where are we going to go? Seems to be a bit of trouble over Ukraine still. Let me drop them in there. And I'll just drop the whole area over there. Use your tanks to encircle the whole river. Yeah, what I'll do is the general offensive will start once these drop down to just... Well, I mean, they're already there, look. They've got one division in the front lines up here. So we'll get across here once the new front lines are formed. This is where there's a good chunk of forces. Who owns this?